Hi, welcome to Math Motive. In today's session, let's discuss about problems on ages. This topic is very important for competitive exams like CMAT, bank exams, etc. Okay. So in these kind of problems, it is very important to understand the wordings. Okay, they sometimes are very tricky. So I have selected few problems for you and I'm going to explain it to them. The solution is also clearly written. Okay. So you can go through the solution also if you're on your own if you want. So let's start with the first problem, and the problem statement is 6 years ago, the age of Ali was 4 times that of Bali, and the age of Cali was 2 times that of Bali. Okay, if the present age of Ali is 1.5 times the present age of Cali, then the present age of Bali is. So first, the question is starting like 6 years ago. Okay, 6 years ago, Ali was 4 times that of Bali. Age of Ali was 4 times that of Bali. So I have just taken the age of Ali to be denoted as A, age of Bali to be denoted as B, and age of Cali to be denoted as C. Okay. So, uh, so 6 years ago, the age of Ali was 4 times that of Bali. That means you have to, from the present age, you have to go 6 years behind. So all the ages will become A minus 6, B minus 6, and C minus 6. Okay. Okay. So A minus 6 is given as 4 times B minus 6. Okay. This is the statement. Ali was 4 times that of Bali. Age of Ali was 4 times that of Bali. Okay. So this is the equation. Age of Cali is given 2 times that of Bali. That is also 6 years ago. So A6 C minus 6 is equal to 2 times B minus 6. That is another equation. Okay. And the other given data is present age of Ali is 1.5 times the present age of Cali. So that means A is equal to 1.5 times C. Okay. Now these are the three equations. Let's continue in the next slide. So what I have done with those two equations was, the 2 and 3 equations was, I just divided them. Okay, I just divided them and I got an equation in A and C. Okay. Now the other given data is A is equal to 1.5 C. Okay. Now just solve for C. Just substitute A is equal to 1.5 C in this equation. Now, and then solve for C. C is equal to 12 is what you're going to get. After C is equal to 12, then again you substitute the value of C here. Then you will get the value of A as 18. Okay. Then A and C are now known. And the question is to find out B, that is age of Bali. So I just substituted that in equation 2, that is this, and solved for B, and got it as B is equal to 9 years. So therefore the answer is age of Bali is 9 years. Okay, thank you. Now let's look at problem 2 in the next slide. So let's look at the second problem. The problem statement is Sneha's age is 1/6 that of her father's age. Okay, so immediately you can write the equation as S is equal to 1/6 of F. Here I took Sneha's age to be denoted by S, her father's age to be denoted by F, and one more age, that is Vimal's age, is denoted by V. Let's read out the problem statement completely first, okay? Sneha's age is 1/6 of her father's age. Sneha's father's age will be twice that of Vimal's age after 10 years. If Vimal's 8th birthday was 2 years ago, then what is Sneha's present age? Okay. So after reading the first sentence itself, Sneha's age is 1/6 of her father's age. Okay. So S is equal to 1/6 of F. And after 10 years, Sneha's age will be twice that of Vimal's age. Sneha's father's age will be twice that of Vimal's age. Okay. Sneha's father's age after 10 years will be F plus 10. And Vimal's also after 10 years it will be V plus 10. And F and V are taken as present ages. Okay. So from this statement, what can we write? Sneha's father's age will be twice that of Vimal's age after 10 years. So F plus 10 is equal to twice that of V plus 10. Okay. If Vimal's, this is the second equation from the given data, first equation and the second equation. Okay. If Vimal's 8th birthday was celebrated 2 years ago. So Vimal's 8th birthday was 2 years ago. That means Vimal was 8 years 2 years ago. Vimal's age was 8 years 2 years ago. So now the present age will be 8 plus 2. That is 10. So present age of Vimal is 10 years. Okay. Okay, this is 10 years. That the value of V you just substitute here and solve for F. Okay, so F is F plus 10 F plus 10 is equal to twice that of 10 plus 10, that is 20. So F is equal to 40 minus 10, that is 30. Okay, 30 years. So F is 30 years age. Age of Sneha's father is 30 years. Now he's asking what is Sneha's present age. Sneha's present age will be 1/6 of his 1 by 6th of f. So 1 by 6 into 30, 1 by 6th of 30 will be Snape's age, that is equal to 30 by 6, that is equal to 5 years. Okay, so Snape's age will be 5 years. Snape's present age. So that is the answer. The same thing I have clearly, done it in the next slide. You can go through. Okay. So, this is the second problem. The calculations I have done it in the previous slide. And this one in this slide, this is the continuation slide, and here I have shown the same thing step by step wise. So finally, after getting f is equal to 30 and substitute this f in this equation, you'll get final Snape's present age as 5 years. Okay, this is the solution. Okay, so let's see the third problem. Okay, this is a bit tricky because it involves ratios, and that too P is to Q is to R, that means 3 ratios. Okay, so let's see, let me read out the problem statement to you. The ratio of present ages of P, Q and R is 3 is to 4 is to 5. After 4 years, the average of ages of all the three will be 24 years. That is after 4 years. Okay. Now, what is the difference between the ages Q and R? He's saying difference because we don't know which is greater. First, you have to find out the values of Q and R, decide which is greater, and then subtract. So then what is the difference between the ages of Q and R 6 years before? Okay, that is the problem statement. So now the solution. Okay, ratio of P, Q and R is present ages. P, Q and R is 3 is to 4 is to 5. Okay, this is the ratio of present ages. So now we can take a common constant like K and write P as 3K, Q as 4K and R as 5K. So P is equal to 3K, Q is equal to 4K and R is equal to 5K. Now if you take P is to Q is to R ratio, this K constant is going to cancel, and this is what you're going to get. So you didn't divert from the given condition. Okay, so now these are the values of P, Q and R. These are the values. Now after 4 years, the average ages of all the three will be 24 after 4 years. So after 4 years, P is going to become P plus 4, Q will be q plus 4 and r will be r plus 4. Okay. Now after 4 years he's saying the average will be 24. So divide by 3 and that is equal to 24. That is the given data. Now after solving this equation, you are going to get p plus q plus r is equal to 72 minus 12, that is 60. Okay. Now the values of p, q and r are 3k, 4k, 5k. Okay, these are the values. Okay, and that is equal to 60. Okay. Now just add this up, and 12k is equal to 60, k is equal to 5. Now separately just substitute the value of k here. Here you have to substitute the value of k, and this you're going to get the values as 15, 20 and r is 25. Okay. 15, 20 and 25. These are the values of p, q and r. Now, what is the difference between the ages of Q and R 6 years before is what he is asking. So, present ages are what? 20 and 25. So, from here we can find out that from here we can, say that R is greater than Q. So, the present difference will be 25 minus 20. That is 5. Okay. So before 6 years also the difference will be the same. So suppose your brother is 5 years elder to you, and you are the younger one. And what does it mean? The difference, whenever you see after 10 years, after 30 years also, your brother is obviously 5 years elder to you, right? So the difference between the ages will always be 5 years. Okay. So the answer is even before 6 years also the difference between the ages of Q and R is 5 years. The same thing I have explained in the next slide. I have done step by step in the next slide. You can go through it. So this is the solution to third problem. In the previous slide, I have explained the whole problem. I have done the calculations also. This is the continuation. Okay, so the value of P, Q and R, we got it. And from here we also got that R's age is greater than Q's, and the difference we got it as 5 years. Okay. So as the same thing I have explained everything in the previous slide, and 6 years before the difference is same as the difference between their ages in the present also. So that is 5 years. Okay. So the age gap remains the same whatever the time period is. Okay. That is 5 years. Okay, now let's look at problem number 4. Let me read out the problem statement to you. Okay, 5 years ago, the average age of A, B, C, and D was 45 years. By including X in the present lot, their present average changes to 49 years. What is the present age of X? Okay, so first, 5 years ago, the first line, 5 years ago, the average age of A, B, C, and D was 45 years. So 5 years ago means uh, it will become A minus 5, B minus 5, C minus 5, and D minus 5. Okay. Let the ages of A, B, C, and D be denoted by small a, B, C, and D. Okay. These are ages. I have taken small letters. 5 years ago means A minus 5, B minus 5, C minus 5, and D minus 5. Now their average, you can take it as this and add up those ages, 5 years ago ages, by and take the average. That means you divide by 4 and it is given as 45 years. So now after solving this, you get A plus B plus C plus D minus 20, because there are 4 fives here, 4 fives, that is, so you will get minus 20. Okay, so then 4 into 45 is 180. So A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 180 plus 20, that is 200. So you got this present ages, sum of present ages. A plus B plus C plus D is 200. Now, what he's doing, what he's saying is he has included X in the present lot. Okay. So the present ages will be present age average changes to 49 years because he included X. So I just took A plus B plus C plus D plus X by 5 is equal to 49. This is average after including X, average of present ages. So now here we already got A plus B plus C plus D as 200. Okay. So substitute this 200 here and then solve for X. So that is 200 plus X is 49 into 5. Okay, 49 into 5 is 245. And hence you get the value of X to be 45 years. So the age of X is 45 years. That is the present age of X. So that is what he asked. Okay. So same thing I have done in detail in the next slide. Please go through. Okay. So in the previous slide, I got the value of ABCD as 200. So that you can substitute over here, and this is what you'll get. 200 plus x by 5 is 49. 200 plus x is 49 into 5, that is 245. And x is 45 years old. So present age of x is 45 years. Okay. Those calculations I have done, I have explained the whole problem in the previous slide. And this is the step-by-step solution. Okay. Just go through this again if you want. Yeah, now let's look at problem number 5. So the problem statement is 10 years hence, the respective ratios between Simi's age and Niti's age will be 7:9, and 2 years ago the respective ratio between Simi and Niti's ages was 1:3. Now if Abhay is 4 years older to his sister Niti, what is Abhay's present age? Okay. So what is Abhay's present age in years? Abhay is 4 years older to his sister Niti. Okay. So from the given from this question, 10 years hence means what? 10 years hence means from now to 10 years later. Okay. 10 years from now. That is the meaning. Okay. Exact meaning is 10 years from now. Okay. Now the respective ratios of Simi's age and Niti's age, they will be what Simi's age, let it be S, and Niti's age be N. Okay. 10 years from now means what? S plus 10 is to N plus 10. The ratio is given as 7:9. And 2 years ago, the ratio is given as 1:3. That means from present 2 years ago means S minus 2 and N minus 2. Though the ratio is given as 1:3. Okay. So S plus 10 is divided by N plus 10 is 7:9. And S minus 2 is to S minus 2 by N minus 2 is given as 1 by 3. 1 by 3, that is 1:3 is 1 by 3. Okay. So just by cross multiplication, you get this equation. The equation is in two variables, okay, N and S. Now by cross multiplying these two, you will get another equation in N and S. Okay. So now just what I did was, these are very small equations, nothing big. So directly take N value. N is equal to 3s minus 4. Okay. Now if N is equal to 3s minus 4, what you will do is, this N is equal to 3s minus 4, you substitute in this one first equation. So you get 7 into 3s minus 4 minus 9s is equal to 20. Okay. So 21s minus 28 minus 9s. So 21s will minus 9 is nothing but 12s, and minus 28 will go to that side and become 48. So 12s is equal to 48. S is equal to 48 by 12. So the value of S, we got it as 4. So Simmi's present age is 4 years. Okay. Now from S is equal to 4, so substitute in this equation and you will get N as 12 minus 3 into 4 minus 4. So 12 minus 4, that is 8. Value of N is 8. Okay. If value of N is 8, Abhay is 4 years older to sister Neeti. This is what you have to find out is Abhay's present age. So Abhay is 4 years older to sister Neeti. So he is saying age of Abhay. So he is like elder brother. So age of Abhay is greater than age of Neeti, sister Neeti. Okay. So the difference between the brother and sister's age will be A minus N, that is equal to 4. Okay. If A minus N is equal to 4, then find out the age of Abhay. You already got Neeti's present age as 8 years. So substitute that over here. You will get A to be 12 years. So Abhay's present age is 12 years. Okay. Understood? So the same solution I have continued in the next slide. I mean, I have explained, I have done everything step by step in the next slide. Okay. So please go through that. So in the previous slide, we got two equations, right? So just solving those two equations as I have explained in the previous slide, it's a very easy way of solving. Okay. Then after solving those two equations, we got S as 4 and N as 8. And now from the given data from the question, Abhay is 4 years old and Abhay is 4 years older to his sister Neeti. That means Abhay is the elder brother of Neeti. So A is greater than, and Abhay's age is greater than Neeti's age. So these kind of statements, how to interpret them is, first you just find out whose age is greater. Then just A minus N is equal to 4 is what you can write. This is the equation. This is the interpretation. Okay. Now here we got value of N to be 8. Then substitute A value, substitute 8 in this equation. Then the value of A will be 12 years. So finally the answer Abhay's age is equal to is 12 years. Okay. This is just a step-by-step solution. The explanation is already done in the previous slide. Okay. Go through this also. More videos coming up from Math Motive. Please like, share, and subscribe.